about game time. Bring the pain time.
Most people trying to make a top 10 list, but we're right up there, and I'm just being honest, living my passion till the day I die, and it's never.
Game time, MP. Game time.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And a look at the stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Well, Richard, when you look at these teams, they have lots of options. They're deep.
We expect to see a lot of different guys get minutes. It can be a double-edged sword, though. It's hard getting all of these guys enough playing time.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. DeAndre Hunter is out there with MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2.
Yeah, the long ball shooting of MP. He can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Some nice passing by Indiana here. Walter from outside. The rebound by MP. Down low. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. MP's got 5 now.
And MP loves getting this close to the rim. Feels comfortable from this area.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Jemison. For 3, Hardy. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the 76ers. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Edgecombe, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Covered by MP. Pass to Walter. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And the basket by MP.
You got to be ready to fight in the paint, and MP was up for it this time.
For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell, you don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type. He's so quick off the floor. MP punches that one home with ease.
Pacers trail by 8. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He finished with 67 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Pass to Hardy. Covered by MP. Here's Jemison. Here's Hardy. He's scoreless. Shoots over Halliburton. The shot by Hardy, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
MP, that one's good.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Walter, back to Nembhard. Here's Hardy, defended by Halliburton. And that one, good.
He's 1-4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
And here are the 76ers. They're on a 16-5 run.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Hardy. Puts up a three. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Oh, flawless start for him here in the first quarter.
Pass to Hardy from outside the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
And here's Nembhard. Over Edgecombe. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Sixers on top. They lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
They've got Malik Monk, and it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14, and it's Monk missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 27.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Right side, Williams. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edey with a screen on Monk. It's McCain on the wing. Philadelphia moving it around. MP scanning the floor. Williams, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out for your Pacers Breakers Dance Crew.
Indiana making a switch here. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Philadelphia. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, Indiana, pretty far behind right now.
When I look at the 76ers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. MP outside. And he lobs it up. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Nembhard, the pass to Williams. Driving inside, and Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Nails it from 3. MP's got 30 points.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Guys, back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. From deep, MP. And the 76ers, another 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Doncic passes to MP. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 36 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And he lobs it up to the rim. MP with the block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jimison comes in for Williams, and it's Hardy in for Branham. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Wembanyama's checked in for Edey. Hunter comes in for Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Doncic. And Halliburton is subbed in for McCain.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Jimison. Here's Walter. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
For his size, Wembanyama can be so graceful, moving well off the screen just with ease.
29 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Hardy. Here's Walter. Covered by MP. Nembhard, the pass to Hardy. The three ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Philadelphia on top, just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Oh, yeah, he came to play, not holding back. He's cooking on the offensive end.
Cooking is right. In fact, I think he may have stolen. Next up, guys, let's talk about. Thanks for tuning in. Now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Edgecombe out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's MP in at the 4 spot. Now here's MP. Inside. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Well, Indiana shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Nembhard outside. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Hardy's shot is good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 44.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Pass to Hardy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Indiana shooting their first free throws here for the night.
2 shots. Hardy.
He's off on the first. Eason's checked in for Hunter. And he sinks the second. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. MP left side. And stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Walter. Here's Hardy. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Come around.
Back to MP. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. MP's got 47 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Nembhard, good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP. Responding to their make with a clean 3 of his own.
Pass to Hardy from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Halliburton for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And he's going for the oop here. The putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The 76ers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Wembanyama screen. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
Pass to Jemison. Here's Hardy, defended by Halliburton. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nembhard. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Hardy. 12 points for him. Covered by MP. For 3. The shot by Hardy, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Nembhard outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line, for the Pacers, Andrew Nemhard, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Nemhard hits them both. Just 4 seconds left in the third. And the dunk by Edey.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And so it's Philadelphia building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a...
He's checked in for the Sixers. Eason comes in for Williams.
Thanks, team. They're amazing. Thanks, everybody.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. They've got Walter. Andrew Nemhard is out there with Hardy, and it's Jemison in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for the Pacers. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 57 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Indiana again missing. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. There's the 3. Kept alive. Anthony outside. A deep 3 from MP. From beyond the arc and then some. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And how about that performance in the NBA Cup? 4-0 in the group phase. They advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, while they've been dominant so far, it's single elimination going forward. A whole new game. But I do like their chances.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
You didn't like it? No, I didn't. You were a liar. It's Jake Duvall. How could you not like it? It just wasn't my fit.
So tonight is the first of 2 straight meetings of these teams. Tim, a mini-series, if you will.
Yeah, and I love this, Kevin. It's all about the adjustments from game to game. Fascinating to see these two coaching staffs look ahead to the next game and how they can adjust to what just happened.
It kind of has a playoff feel to it because you have the same scheme you're facing back-to-back.
Absolutely gives you an idea of what you're going to be facing when you are in a playoff series with very little time to adjust for the next game.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's MP. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Brenham. And stolen by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
I mean, those active hands of Wembanyama coming up huge there, leading to an easy one.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. To the paint, pass to Branham, the three. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Halliburton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need this. And that one's good. Jemison.
Well, not the start they were looking for, but they finally got their first field goal.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The three from MP. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Branham. Now here's Hardy. He's covered by Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Here's Branham. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 5.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pacers trail by 9. Now Nemhard. He had 15 points last out. Pass to Jemison. Jacks up a 3. Hardy, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get the rebound. Hunter on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana's gone 0-3 from 3-point.
Oh, man!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And here's MP for 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Indiana. MP passes to Wembanyama. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Wembanyama has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Jemison. Now here's Hardy. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Really left alone that time. Branham's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Jemison. That one goes in. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's MP for three. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 11. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
They've got Monk, Goodwin out there with Williams, and it's Phillips in a two-guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
I love the response. MP marching down and getting a three of his own.
And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing here by 8. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with 60 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Hardy. To the inside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to McCain. MP outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, MP working the two-man game there and finds his teammate for an assist.
Monk outside. To Nemhard. Outside Williams for the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Monk. Still without a basket. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Hardy, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's MP. It's MP finishing at the other end.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Hardy passes to Williams. To the middle. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Hardy.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Zach Edey. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Patrick Williams. Halliburton subbed in for Jared McCain. Indiana moving it around. Branham and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Man, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hunter sets a screen for MP. And MP throws it down.
That's just a great read right there by MP. He took what the defense gave him in the pick and roll.
Pass to Branham. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. And no good. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Hunter. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Hardy. He's got 6. Is it covered by MP? Pass to Branham. There's the pick to stop the run. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And here's MP for 3. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 29 in the game.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
MP has been leading the charge for Philadelphia. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The big...
He could be more confident, really leading the way, looking to attack every time he gets the basketball.
Plus, you love the way MP... Okay, switching gears. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Edgecombe is out there with Halliburton. Then it's MP. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Here's Nembhard. He has yet to score. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Pacers trail by 17. Nembhard, the pass to Hardy. Nembhard with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's it. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
And that one's good. MP.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Hardy. No good on the triple.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Guys, back to you.
He spreads it around. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Nembhard's shot is good.
You can't just stop
when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
MP, good.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
MP right side. And the dunk by Edey.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Jemison. Out to the right wing. Branham can't get it to go. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. MP's got 42 in the game. Now, Nembhard. Here's Branham. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's MP. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Jemison. Here's Nembhard. Now, here's Hardy. He's got 6.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
A 3 from MP. The Pacers pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, Nembhard. 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Jemison from the right block. The shot is good. Jemison's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 19-7 run. There's the triple. Rebounded by Hardy. Indiana's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Branham. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Nembhard's shot is good.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the...
Checked in for the 76ers. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the 3 ball is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Indiana moving it around. Nembhard inside the 3-point line. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, need some help?
Watch outside! You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
Grab the board!
Box! Hey, yo! That's all you. I got your help. Bring the rain, yo, let it rain. Back even more. We almost be ready. I got him, I got him. Pick coming, pick coming. Good rebound.
One more.
Hey, just take the L. Just take it. You done. Take the L. Don't get picked. Shot! It's fuego! Y'all ready to lose? Stay on here. Oh, that's me. Hey! Come around. Screen! Right here! Let it fly, MP. Yo, watch him.
Keep it going.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Yo, watch it. Take that. Get that perimeter. Hey, who got him? Good boy, good boy. On the wing. Oh, that was beast. Watch the screen. You did it. Boy.
Oh, we good. Let's get y'all.
Let's go! Woo! Keep going down. Look for that L.
What's up, MP? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some player just hanging around listening to all...
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, BA, I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's MP in at the 4. And Carroll with a screen on Halliburton. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
From deep, MP. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP. Responding to their make with a clean 3 of his own.
Pass to Richardson. Van Carroll against MP. Shoot from the baseline. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Philadelphia with the ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. 5 on the clock. Wagner for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Banchero against MP. Wagner with a steal. Here's Black. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He scored 53 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Black. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Boy, nice ball movement from MP, not just sitting on the rock right there.
Magic trail by 6. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Rockets. They've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Checking out the 76ers, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Here's Buffkin, and his last outing, 16 points for him.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
McCain finds MP. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Edey.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Orlando with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Mullen. To the middle. Here's Buffkin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Doncic passes to MP. Screen by Edey. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
Pass to Collinsworth. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Terry. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Portis for 3. Williams looking around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Terry. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
MP getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Victor Wembanyama. MP is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Doncic in at the 2 spot. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for the game against the Hawks, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Get through!
Halliburton, the pass to MP. Philadelphia moving it around. Let's go with a 3. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Collinsworth. They set a pick. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. The shot by Dort, no good. Magic trail by 12. Outside Richardson. Sends it home from 3-point land. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
The long-range hit from MP.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now.
You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And the Magic call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Philadelphia. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Dort.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Richardson. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edgecombe. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Free throw drops for Banchero.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Richardson, that's good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And there's Hunter on the assist by MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And stolen by Banchero. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Hunter. Hartenstein with a screen on Banchero. MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
All MP needed was just a sliver of breathing room. That's what the pick and roll got him.
1:02 left in the second quarter. Banchero with a screen on Hunter. Here's Wagner. The three from Banchero. Hunter with the rebound.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball. And the Magic making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Hartenstein. Eason comes in for Hunter, and McCain subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Magic trail by 16. Wagner with it. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Eason with some nice D.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And that's how you run a fast break, MP. Textbook transition.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
From deep, MP. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And now back to our game. What a half from MP.
One guy stands out so far tonight, and you know who it is. MP is calling for the ball every trip up the floor and showing what he's capable of.
Huge first half. We'll see if they keep going to him, which seems like a wise choice. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The Sixers lead by 18. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Carlson in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Now here's Black. Outside Richardson. Black outside. Over Halliburton. Black no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Carlson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They set the pick. Clock at 6. And it's Wagner missing. Philadelphia dictating the flow. MP looking around. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, this is why you can't sleep on MP. He can drain these long shots in his sleep.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Orlando with the ball. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Here's Banchero. And miss after miss right now.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Banchero against MP. Hunter the screen. MP no good. The Magic have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Richardson. And the layup is good off the glass. Richardson's got 8.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Hunter the screen from deep. MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Right side Richardson. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Wembanyama, screen on Banchero. On target from range. MP's got 45 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 5. Nails the baby hook. He's got 7.
The offensive talent, the ingenuity, size, strength. Banchero has a full book bag, folks.
From downtown. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Wembanyama, screen on Banchero. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Wagner looking it over. Richardson up top. Give him 8. Carlson got it. Carlson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Hunter finds MP. To the middle. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Philadelphia. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from.
The Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that is a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Lugens Dort out there with Anthony. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Williams. And it's MP in at the power forward position. And, yep, it's good.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Williams. MP outside. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the 76ers. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Cleveland, a couple spots below.
Well, right now for the 76ers,
they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got MP. Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Paxson is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Houston in at the 3 spot. Now, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Boy, good work by MP spotting that opening and selflessly sending it back to the perimeter.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And MP throws it down.
They're beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Mobley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Back to MP. And there's the drive. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Pass to Houston. From outside, off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Halliburton, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts. MP showing you he's not afraid to mix it up. Absorbs the contact, no problem.
Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Edey's checked in for Wembanyama. Williams comes in for Hunter. Doncic is checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Halliburton. Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by MP. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Kessler passes to Johnson. Now Garland. McCain defending. Garland no good. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Ware passes to Kessler. Here's Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Johnson, that's for 2. And another miss by Cleveland.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Willing is... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Halliburton is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP. Then it's Lou George. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He finished with 51 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Three-pointer. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams changing it up here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Darius Garland.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Lets it go with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Steps back. Wembanyama finds MP. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Fox with the steal. Outside Garland. Back to Fox. A kick out to Mobley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now, ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside Garland. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Outside, Fox. Mobley outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-5 run here. Back to MP. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Fox with the steal. Here's Hudgens. Covered by MP. Down low. And the rejection by MP. Dort kicks to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Wembanyama launches it from deep. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
Please join your respective center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thank
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing.
Let's look now, and that'll do it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Paxson is out there with Fox, and it's Houston in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Mobley outside. Pass to Paxson. For three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his fifth rebound in this one. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Launches a three. The 76ers another three.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Paxson passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Wembanyama, a screen on Mobley. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now Paxson. Scoreless thus far.
Just great positioning by MP there, making his presence felt with the rejection.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Air mail special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
Cavaliers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kev. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. The 76ers making a switch here. Edey's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Halliburton. And here is Fox, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. It's sent back by Edey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Allen. Here's Kessler. Hasn't made one yet. Clock is at 3. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Doncic. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Mobley outside. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Paxson.
Keldon Johnson. Darius Garland.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson, that's for 2. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. McCain against Garland. Over McCain. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mobley. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
This one for 3. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside Garland. Holds it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Doncic finds MP. Takes a 3. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside, Fox. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and...
At the line for Cleveland, Evan Mobley.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. MP outside. Eason with a screen for MP. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA. Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year, but when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Well, those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. We've got Kate Cunningham. He's out there with George. Thompson out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Now here's George. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Shoots over Halliburton, and that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
MP, the pass to Halliburton, and stolen by Cunningham. Here's Jovic, and he goes in for the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They get it again. Wembanyama finds Halliburton. Here's MP. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. To the inside. Ayton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, at his size, Ayton can absorb contact easily.
Halliburton, the pass to MP. The 3 is up. Oh, another miss by MP.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Cunningham. Halliburton with some nice D.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Ayton gets it to go.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
MP scanning the floor. Down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you can see why they involved Wembanyama in the two-man game.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Cleveland played phenomenal. He dropped 50 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, PA, we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front.
The Sixers leading. Wembanyama, pass to MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nice job by MP to draw the defense's attention, earning the trip to the free throw line in the process.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And both free throws good for MP. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Connor. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Bird, guarded by Doncic. Bird passes to Bay. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Screen by Edey. And here's MP from outside. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Harper. Bay with a screen on McCain. Pass to Leonard. Over Edey. Off target with a jump hook.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
And so it's MP making things. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
MP is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Connor. No made baskets yet. They outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Spins. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top Bay, covered by MP.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Launches a three. MP drills the three.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Halliburton has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
He's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Detroit. Cunningham's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. George passes to Leonard. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Detroit with the ball. Following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Good D by MP.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Edey comes in for Victor Wembanyama, and Hunter's subbed in for Dort. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Detroit. Jovic comes in for Bay. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You look at MP, he's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Fires in the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Bird. 1:10 left in the first half. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Cunningham. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Edgecombe. Yet to see a basket. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
The pull-up. And it's Cunningham missing. Philadelphia leading by 21. Here's MP. The kick to Hunter. Back to MP. Fires the three. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up. And that is going to do it for.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Thompson, Kate Cunningham out there with Keontae George. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Their next game, playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Jovic. Offline with a 3. And for the 76ers, they're shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. MP shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you can throw it almost anywhere, and Wembanyama will go get it.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
George outside. 5 to shoot. Over Edgecombe. And again, the Pistons missing.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Out to the wing. And here's Cunningham outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Wembanyama, screen on Ayton. MP finds Wembanyama. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Now George. No points yet. Pass to Cunningham. They get back on track. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Halliburton. And here's Hunter from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to Cunningham. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Drains the triple.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Halliburton against Cunningham. It's stolen by Halliburton. MP outside. The 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Cunningham passes to Ayton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shot. What athleticism by MP to go up and get that.
.34 seconds left in the third. Pass to Ayton. George, right side. Inside. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's Philadelphia making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the...
Changes here for the 76ers. MP's checked in for Eason, and McCain subbed in for Dort. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Anthony is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's MP in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Tries the spin move. Back to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham against Anthony. And it's Cunningham missing. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy too.
Great. Y'all know I got it.
How's that? Try something new.
Glad you asked. We'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players.
Us?
Yeah, you. You want shorter meetings, right? So synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and I'll cap the meetings at 30 minutes.
Hey, how's your dog doing? I saw the pictures.
Yeah, she's getting pretty big.
Yeah.
These our names will be on them.
Yeah. The love that you give me is minimal. The way that you treat me is pitiful. I heard misery loves company. Since I've been with you, I'm miserable. You made me feel like I'm invisible. 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 The way that you talk to me cynical.
No drills today, man. You can still shoot around if you want, though.
Shaking MP. MP, how you feeling?
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Ump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team. That if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, so far they've done what they set out to do. When you're at home, you have all the daily distractions of your life. Everyone else has the same thing. But when you're traveling together, sometimes that forges a strong bond, and this team has that largely because of MP.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Edgecombe is out there with Halliburton. Then it's MP. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Ball, the pass to Smith. Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining it.
Ball, the pass to Smith. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And good that time.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Outside for Halliburton. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside. Walker. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the 76ers. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Here's Smith. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny,
but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you, Kevin.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
A clever choice by MP to get the defender that little pump fake for space.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jarris Walker. Reed comes in for Edwards and quickly in for foul. And the dunk by MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Reed finds ball. Three-pointer. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Ball. Pass to Vanderbilt. And they get it. It's called in by the 76ers. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jackson is checked in for Ball. Vanderbilt kicks to quickly. The tray. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned. And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. 76ers lead by 17. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook that, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. MP out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Inside, here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. MP's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the 76ers. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He ended up with 58 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And MP... throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Lakers. Poole's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Reed. Dort, he's checked in for the 76ers. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Quickly. Going inside. Back to Poole. Pass to Quickly from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And the Lakers with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And with the trend break toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Edey comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Edgecombe in for Luka Doncic. Smith outside. Pass the ball. 1:46 left in the first half. Misses the layup.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him. He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Edey with a screen for MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 31 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Powell sets a screen for Edwards. Kept alive. Smith kicks to Edwards. It's deflected. Edey with the steal. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Smith on the wing. Covered by MP. Back to Ball. Trying to end the drought. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Outside Edwards. Walker is screen on George. For 3, Edwards. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the dunk by Edey.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Powell for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. 76ers on top, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Ready for some high RPM. An amazing stuff from your pocket bike.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
These days, when they need a bucket, this is the guy they're going to. He's making great reads, finding the weaknesses in every D that they go up against. And as a coach, it's a big advantage to have a player who's so dominant.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Los Angeles Lakers. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
They've got Edwards. Walker out there with Smith. Then there's Powell. And it's Ball in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Looking to end his cold spell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
He hits both from the stripe. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And the dunk by MP.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Ball. Smith in the posts, covered by MP. Back to Ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 5 now.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And here's MP for 3. Lakers with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Edwards passes to Powell. The three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Hunter. The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 47 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Smith against MP. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Ball.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
If I had a Victor on my team, I am always looking at him for that lob.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ball dishes to Walker. Edwards passes to Smith. To the middle. Here's Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got his first basket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Hunter with a screen on Smith. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Ball kicks to Smith. Walker the pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The shot by Powell, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
For his size, Wembanyama can be so graceful, moving well off the screen just with ease.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Walker with a screen for Edwards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Edwards got his second bucket of the night. MP outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Ball up top. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. 76ers ahead, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has... The NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Patrick Williams is out there with MP. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then it's Zach Edey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. He had a nice open look right there.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
give me is minimal. The way that you treat me is pitiful. I heard misery loves company since I've been with you.
What is it like to see one of those snacks out
You picking up the check?
You're joking.
You calling me?
No, they look super cool.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the side, still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, BA, I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Here are the starters for Utah. They've got Duran, Bailey out there with Newell. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Cage in at the shooting guard position. Here's Cage. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
Hero on the wing from behind the arc. Here's Newell. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
MP outside. Right wing. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
It's just a great read right there by MP. He took what the defense gave him in the pick and roll.
Hero for three. The rebound by MP. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. He takes it in, and MP throws it down.
MP was in attack mode on that possession. He got that first step and took it right to the rim.
Here's Hero, putting up 23 points per game. He's proved how reliable a threat he is. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And there's the rejection. MP no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Duran, the pass to Bailey. Hero for three. No luck on that one. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Wembanyama screen from deep. MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 10 points in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He contributed 62 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And here's Ball. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. To win the cold spell. No good on the shot. Philadelphia leading by 12. Doncic passes to MP. The putback. Duran with a rebound. Here's Cage, defended by Halliburton. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And here's MP from outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And that's 15 points for MP.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Bailey. And he gets it to go.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
MP looking around. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Ball outside. Pass to Bailey. Fires the three. Rebound by the 76ers. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they won the title against this team just a few months back. And it's always fun to get an NBA Finals rematch. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Cage, guarded by Doncic. Again, Utah, good for two.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
MP outside. What if it goes? What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at zero, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about and so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Quentin Grimes. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Cheeks in at power forward. Hero, the pass to Grimes. Back to Hero. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Doncic outside. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Hunters checked in for Luka Doncic. Ball outside. Pass to Bailey. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Bailey, the pass to Hero. Here's Newell. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Newell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
From deep, MP. He drops it from range.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And he's going for the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. The Sixers lead by 22. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to MP. This one for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Bailey, the pass to Hero. Utah moving the ball around. Down low, out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East, MP.
A big part of his exceptional play lately has been his performance from out beyond the arc. It's like he just can't miss. Even in the modern league, that consistency is just remarkable.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Fast break, Utah. Here's Cage. Oh, MP with a block.
And how about the defensive chops of MP? Coach loves when he steps up like that.
And the 76ers with some changes. Edey's checked in for Wembanyama. Eason comes in for Hunter. And Halliburton is subbed in for McCain. And Utah with a change here, too. Ball's checked in. Bailey's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP right side. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by MP. MP's got his third assist of the night. 56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Newell. Going inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. A different look here for Utah. Duren, he's checked in for Williams. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Ball. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Hero. Duren with a screen on Halliburton. Hero for 3. Utah with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And there's the lob and the dunk by Edey.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Hero for 3, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. MP getting it done for the 76ers. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Philadelphia 76ers.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
A look here now at the 76ers. They've certainly earned that top spot. If they aren't the clear title favorites, they're on the short list.
Yeah, they got championship DNA, RNA, amino acids, you name it. Professor Shaq knows all about it.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
Here's Cage. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Hunter in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. To the inside, Edgecombe. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Cage. Back to Hero. Here's Bailey. Hunter covering. Here's Bailey. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Nails the baby hook. Bailey's got 6 points. So it's Philadelphia now. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. MP shot is good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Duran the screen. Hero for three. Buries it from three. He's got 5.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer three.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Utah moving the ball around. Hero on the wing. 6 to shoot, to the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here we go, the Sixers on the break.
Excellent defender. Wembanyama using his gigantic wingspan to come up with steals.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Cage. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And there's a pick to the paint. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Utah. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Cage. Takes the three. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP, and the 76ers will have a different look here. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Bailey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Strong performance from him. but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Three-pointer. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And Cage gets it to go. Cage has got 7 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Screen by Edey. MP finds Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Cage. Duren the screen. Cage passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. From deep, MP. And the 76ers another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the inside, Cage. And he makes it. Cage has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And the basket by MP.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Hero outside. Duren the screen. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers showing no mercy and just piling it on. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The 76ers with some changes. MP comes in for Williams, and Jared McCain subbed in for Dort. There's 48 seconds left in the game, so the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Tyler Hero, Noel out there with Bailey. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Cage in at the shooting guard. Utah with another miss. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Noel from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Gets the three ball to go. 64 points for MP.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
You know what? This probably is
Up next, the 76ers taking on the Knicks. For the 76ers, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Knicks, Sixers, coming up next. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will happen. Still plenty of time left, and the race is for those who can endure.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Barry. And it's Sorber in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, they've got Wembanyama. McCaw is out there with MP. Then there's Doncic, and it's Edgecombe in at the 2. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Defensively, you don't want MP to find his rhythm out there.
Pass to Sorber. Murray for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the dunk by MP.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Pass to Barry. Some nice passing by New York here. Murray outside. Off target from outside. New York comes into this following a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And so it's New York with it, following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Sorber. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Barry. 76ers getting the bucket. Knocks it loose. Pass to Sorber. Pocket 6. Bridges outside. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Here's Wembanyama. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He scored 64 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Halliburton's checked in for McCaw. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. MB is number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing. Clearly, he's one of the the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history when you talk about winning streaks. I mean, these kind of streaks did not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And so it's New York with it, following the three-pointer by MP. And the rejection by MP. Here's Halliburton. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Bridges outside. Back to Murray. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Whitehead's checked in, and here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now, here's Bridges. Nothing on the board. Murray, good.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
The 76ers leading by 11. MP outside. Driving inside.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you. And will go for a different look here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Edey. MP comes in for Patrick Williams. McCaw, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton. Here's Murray. His last outing, he had 24 points. Anunoby outside. Here's the three. Murray, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Wembanyama's out there with MP. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's McCaw in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Whitehead passes to Barry. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shots good by Whitehead.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Shot clock at 5. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The 76ers leading by 23. MP deciding where to go with it. Off target with his 3. The Knicks shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Whitehead passes to Anunoby. Here's Sorber. Here's Whitehead. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Whitehead. On the wing, Murray. Shoots over Doncic. Murray, no good. MP passes to Doncic. The shot from the low post is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. 76ers ahead, running away with this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the... Changing focus now to the tough first half for the New York Knicks.
Number one goal in the offseason.
And that's a halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Murray. Barry is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Sorber in at the 5 spot. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Pass to Sorber. Murray outside. Anunoby outside. Back to Murray from deep three-point land. New York, no good that time either.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge haul.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Barry. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for DeJounte Murray.
and he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
For three, Murray. McCaw grabs the miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Pass to Barry. Murray surveying the D. Here's Barry. Clock at 4. Looking to end the run. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP inside. Takes the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Murray down low. Guarded by Doncic. Anunoby. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by Philadelphia?
The 3 from MP. Hits it from three-point range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
For 3, Murray. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Anunoby. A nice shot by MP.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
New York moving it around. Shot's good from Barry.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Doncic dishes to MP. There's a good screen. The 76ers, another 3.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put up. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post.
He's checked in for the 76ers. We've got Jared McCain, Edie out there with MP. Then it's Williams. And it's Halliburton into the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. MP outside. Shoots the 3. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Whitehead. And again, unable to change momentum here. Halliburton finds MP. The 3. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bates. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And that one's good. MP.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, my goodness.
Whitehead. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Lets the 3 fly. Good, that's another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. To the paint. Here's Bates. On the wing, Murray. New York needs to get off a shot. Bates, good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Whitehead passes to Bates. Here's Perry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Lays it up off the glass.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Halliburton kicks to MP. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is...
next, the Heat taking on the 76ers. For the Heat, losing 7 out of their last 10 games has left a bad taste in their mouths. But tonight represents a new beginning, and they want a taste of victory once again. Sixers, Heat, and we'll be right back after this. Hi, everybody. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Smith in at the 2 spot. And for Philadelphia, we've got Wembanyama. Halliburton is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's MP, and it's Hunter in at the 3. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Now here's MP. Wembanyama, screen on Smith. From deep, MP. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's House. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Wolf. And he buries his first look.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Wembanyama screen. MP, the pass to Wembanyama.
Well, I just don't see another way to guard Wembanyama there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for your Sixers, Victor Wembanyama. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
He does not get the second one. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's MP from outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. 6 points for MP.
You got to be ready to fire off a pass. And credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
MP outside. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Wolf can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 9.
Nice work by MP there at the arc. Putting a lot of focus behind the shot.
Adebayo passes to House. Here's Reynolds. Here's House. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
MP scanning the floor. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Edie's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Doncic has subbed in for Hunter. Here's Wiggins. And down it goes. 2 points.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Halliburton finds MP. There's a screen. Fires for 3. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Wiggins, left side. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Pure from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He was all alone on that one. MP's got 15.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. James deciding where to go with it. Outside Murray. Here's Wiggins. The layup off target. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this. And for those getting ready for the Sixers. MP's checked in for Edie. Hunter comes in for Williams. Edgecombe, he's checked in for McCain. And Halliburton is subbed in for Luka Doncic. So it's Miami now. They trail by 9. James finds Smith. Back to James. For 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edgecombe out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's MP in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He ended up with 70 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? With the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Wembanyama, pass to MP. From the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Heat trail by 15. Out to the right wing. Reynolds passes to Smith. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Misses off the right iron.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Adebayo against MP. Hunter. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the 76ers lead by 17. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Smith outside. There's a screen. Takes the three. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.